celebrate your day in style. Happy birthday. Tonight I wanna see you smile. Your whole life is in front of you. You've only just begun. So happy birthday. The best is yet to come. Happy birthday to you. The good things I could say about you are infinite, but I will only take a minute to say the world is a better place with you in it, with you in it. Happy birthday. You know just how to be. Happy birthday. I'm glad you're you with me. To know you is to love you. To love you is to be blessed. So happy birthday. You deserve the best. Every time I ever reach out for you, you never let me down. Anytime you're ever in need of a friend, I will always be around. Happy birthday. You are everything that's good. You are everything that matters. I would give you the world if I could. You will always be a part of me, and all that I go through. So happy birthday, dear friend. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, Bugs. While viewing the video of all the wonderful people in your life, I'm amazed that some have been in your life over 50 years. I'm jealous, but at least I have 25 plus years and counting. Not only are you the handsomest person I ever met, you're the smartest person I ever met, a great cook, shopper, and a great laundry folder. But best of all, you're the best husband in the world. The sun always shines for us wherever we are, and we think the same thoughts at the same time. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you for being such a wonderful support system for me. You always support me, you're proud of me, and you help me to be the best person that I can be. I've seen the influence on your students and young kids over the years and family members. Your caring, your compassion, your brilliance, and your love for them shines through, and I know that they so appreciate it and love you for that. From the nanosecond that I met you, I knew that you were the one. All I can say is, I am lucky, I am happy, I am loved, and I love you. You're bonest.
Happy birthday, Dad. It's kind of hard to put 43 years of experiences into a few minutes, so I decided today I was going to go to the highlight reel to let you know about some things that I think about all the time and you may not know. I'll start about some of my earlier memories. I used to absolutely love going to work with you in Manhattan. I love seeing all the computers and still very excited that I think I have one of the first computer-generated self-portraits, which I still look at today and think, wow, that was really advanced technology for the time. And I often wonder if that's actually why I got into computers to begin with. It was always a great experience, and I was so fascinated by what they could do. I also used to absolutely love our trips to Pennsylvania. I never knew what they were going to entail. It could be something as fun as going to learn how to ride a motorcycle, or it could be a life lesson in learning to really appreciate bathrooms, and especially ones with indoor plumbing. And I know you'll get a kick out of that, because I think I still remember the look on your face when I walked into that hunting cabin bathroom. But all in all, it was great. I learned so many things about country life that I loved. I loved to learn how to ride a motorcycle, shoot, just drive through the mountains. I loved being able to fly over those hills and lose your stomach. It was great. Wonderful memories. I also loved going to the Schaefer's and getting that whole taste of life. It was a great contrast to all the experiences I got to have in Manhattan with you. It was, you know, you've always been the consummate tour guide anywhere we go, and so I feel very privileged to have had you to be able to lead me through places like Manhattan and South Beach. Speaking of Manhattan, another thing I think about all the time and I tell people is, through my teenage years, you would give me the color-coded maps and say, whatever you do, don't go past this street. And many times I would walk up to that street and try to look over to see what was over there, but I never, ever, ever went past the colored line. So thank you. Now as an adult, if you gave me that map, I probably would stay several blocks away from that colored line. But it was absolutely a wonderful way to experience the city with some freedom without worrying too much about where I may end up. The other thing you really did that I look back and think this was so cool, you really supported my punk stage, up to and including shaving and coloring my hair. It was so much fun, and it was a great way for me to just try to express those things a teenager's going through. And I loved going down to the Village, and it was someplace that I felt like I actually fit, and it was great experiences that I had there. A couple things in Manhattan. I think there were some of my first, I don't want to say near-death experiences, but adventures. Was I still remember the first time you had me ride a bike through Manhattan following you. I don't know if I've ever pedaled so fast or stayed so close to somebody. I couldn't believe I was actually doing it. And then, a few years later, I drove through Manhattan for the first time. That is a challenge I will never forget. And honestly, if I visit anymore, I will go ahead and take the subway. I like the subway much better than driving through Manhattan. Some other memories that I think of that you know, I only share with you, the Wildlife Sanctuary. I think about that place all the time. And if I ever have the wherewithal to create a place like that, I will. I remember every single circus cage those animals came through, and the big mural on the wall, and the passion that that lady had and how selfless she was. Plus, I've never seen somebody who had a baboon as a pet and their pet baboon had a pet cat. I mean, where can you ever see that? We will have to go up sometime and see if that place is still around. I believe it was in Waldo, my first and only time in Waldo. But what an amazing experience. I would do that again and again and again. It's always been great to share that passion with animals with you. Another thing that I don't know that I've ever told you is I think that I learned my dog expertise as a small child in New York with Facciabella, Buster, and Thor. Foch taught me how much a dog could love. I still don't know if I've ever met a dog as sweet as Foch. Thor taught me what it really means for a dog to be protective, and that you have to respect that, and you never need to bring that out. It's natural, and it's powerful. And Buster, to me, was the first time I ever got to learn how to have respect for a dog's way of communicating and how to deal with a more difficult dog. That dog was great to me, and I was always definitely, I had a huge intent on having a great relationship with that dog because he was so challenging. And I think that the lessons those three dogs have taught me have given me the ability to work with so many other dogs in the future. I'll take a difficult dog any day and remember the respect that those dogs taught me. And that all came from you. You taught me how to communicate with them, how to love them, and just how awesome they are. And look, now I have Roman. I mean, so obviously that paid off. I also love the love for raptors that we share. I thought, you know, I was the only one who was totally addicted to that eagle cam, but the fact that you took it to school and even showed everybody how they keep their nest clean is pretty cool, and I can't wait to see what happens this year. I hope you've tuned in. They do have 2 eggs so far. Speaking about tuning in, you know, it's always so much fun to watch shows and movies with you. You never ever see them in the same way that I would. You see all these other things. I had to laugh when I was doing this video. I walked around the house going, okay, I better not be in a square doorway. It represents this. A curved doorway represents this. What color am I going to wear? Can I find a place with good lighting? I would have never thought of any of those things. I love the fact that you took me to see The Godfather in the theaters. I mean, what was the likelihood of that? And I can't believe I had never seen it before. And sharing movies like Bowfinger. It's been really fun to think about all these memories and put them on a video. You know, you're a great dad. I love you. Thank you so much for being a wonderful dad. And obviously I must think you're super great because look, I actually went and tried to find someone as close to you as possible who would also like to say happy birthday.
Happy 70th birthday, Bob. Greatest father-in-law a guy could ask for. And for giving me the greatest gift ever. The Morning Star. It has been wonderful. It has made my life so happy. I am very, very fortunate. Oh yeah, and Tara. Tara's been very good too. She makes my life happy as well.
Happy birthday.
Love you, Dad. Hope forward to seeing you soon. Have a great 70th birthday.
Bye.
Hi, Uncle Robert. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Uncle Robert. Happy birthday to you. Okay, Uncle Robert, make a wish and blow out the candles on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Really? Alright, Uncle Robert, I understand you're not as young as you used to be, but I think we can do a little better than that. Aunt Marcia, how about you help him out, okay? Let's try it again on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
I love you, Robert. I just want to thank you and just wish you a happy birthday, and just I really appreciate everything you've done for Jason and these boys, and we love you.
Andrew. Uncle Robert, words can really not describe how I feel about you, but one constant I've found over the years since I was a little kid was you and Grandpa. You guys have always made me feel part of a family. You're the only ones that have ever done that. I love you, Uncle Robert, and I look forward to seeing you and spending more time with you. Happy birthday.
Go.
Robert, I'm glad I have this opportunity to tell you how much I love you. I want to wish you a happy birthday. And I love you because you love my daughter. But I also love you because you're many things. You're a Renaissance man. You're terrific in everything you do, and I'm very proud of you. And again, I want to wish you a very, very happy birthday.
Let's see. What can I say about Cousin Robert? Oh, so many things. First of all, anybody that sees him knows he's adorable. And he certainly doesn't look anywhere near his age. He's also brilliant. Do you know that he can answer any question you ask him? I know because I've asked a lot of questions, and I've seen him answer a lot of questions. And oh my goodness, he takes such good care of Mish. He cooks for Mish every night. He cooks healthy, he cooks fresh, and he cooks the kind of food that I need to be eating. So I asked him when he retires, which is going to be very soon, if he would cook for me dinners. I think he should do it as a business. But even if he doesn't, I'm hoping he's going to take me up on it. And his photography. Have you seen his photography? He should compile it in a book. You know, if he does everything that I've asked him to do, he's going to be very busy in his retirement. I don't know that there's anything that Robert can't do. And for years, I've been saying one thing to Mish. I want a Robert.
Happy birthday, my brother-in-law. 70 years old. Wow. So I hope you have a great day, and be well and be happy. And
Oh, Robert, she's too serious. Happy birthday. It's number 70, buddy. That's the best. Congratulations. I wish we were there. Debbie's so serious, as you know. So happy birthday to you, Robert. We love you. All the best. Have a great time.
Happy birthday, Uncle Robert.
Happy
We wish
birthday.
we could be there to celebrate. We love you. It's a big one. 70 is a big one. We'll be next time we're in Miami, we'll be there and we can celebrate. We hope you are having the best day.
Love you and
Love
happy
you.
birthday.
Of your favorite niece and nephew, Wilson and Scotty.
Hi Robert, this is Linda and Mel in the background. Both can't get into the video, but we really wanted to wish you a very, very happy 70th birthday. And we hope you have many, many more. And we love you. And we'll speak to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.
Birthday, Mr. Dattoli from New Orleans. Stoked to be doing this, but part of this project. Just want to say super thankful for all the classes that I took with you in high school and all the times where we could get together and talk about good movies, good music. Wasn't a lot of people to talk to at Gulliver about that kind of stuff. Always good to be able to go to your classroom. And also really stoked to be able to hang out with you as much as we did this summer. It was kind of a rough summer, but to be able to go back to Miami and hang out with you in the man cave till 2 in the morning and cook that cold salmon and cold plain salad for you and Mrs. D at my house. That was a lot of fun. Highlights of my summer. So happy birthday, 70 years old. Can't believe it. Don't believe it, but happy birthday. Love you.
Hello, Robert. Mary Zamora here, live from Atlanta, wishing you a happy birthday. Happy 70th birthday, continued success and good health. I remember fondly our days at Gulliver. It was a joy to teach with you. Actually, at Gulliver, I made 2 good decisions. The first one was hiring you, and the second one was leaving. Anyway, thanks for all the great travel pictures that you send. Nas and I especially enjoyed the Cuba pictures. Nas is traveling to China this week. Good luck, good health. I hope you are continuously surrounded by the people you love and who love you. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, all my best to Marcia. I miss you, I love you, and I look forward to continued contact with you. Bye-bye, Robert.
Happy birthday, dear friend. I'm going to read what I wrote because I can't remember what I wrote. I only know how I feel what I wrote. So bear with me while I read it. I have so many fond memories of our friendship, which goes way back to the wild and crazy early 70s when we first met at Mobil Oil in New York City. I remember when I first saw you walking down the hall with Joel Moscow, and it's been a trip ever since, and I'm glad I've been around for the ride. Do you remember my 10th year high school reunion in Wilmington, Delaware, when you were my date? Carol did my makeup, and Tara took her first baby steps while we were in Wilmington. And how about that trip to Harrisburg? You to see your dad, and me to see my brothers and family. It was dawn. You liked to leave in the middle of the night to avoid traffic. We were approaching the Berg when we saw a team of 6 horses appear in the horizon pulling an Amish farmer plowing his field. What a sight. I'll never forget it. And I remember how excited I was to see you on Daytime Jeopardy, winning a few times before losing. And how about our individual appearance on the Today Show? A Today Show camera crew had stopped us on our way to Thomas National and asked us to pose a question to was it the Secretary of the Interior? I don't remember. Who would appear on the Today Show a few days later. Sure enough, there we were on video asking the Secretary our question. You were one of the first to have a recording machine. I was not happy when you forgot to record the show. My 15 minutes of fame down the tubes. And our trip to Boston on the 4-seater plane piloted by Corwin. You teased me about getting airsick. Do you remember who needed the barf bag? And the music concerts that you prepared for us to listen to on the Walkman on our way back from a business trip to Warwick, Rhode Island. I love those concerts. Those and so many more memories over the 40-plus years. Bob, being friends has always been very special to me. You've enlightened and enhanced my life by sharing your interest in movies, music, especially the blues, photography, Kabbalah, Sela Cruz, and the list goes on and on and on. You are truly a Renaissance man. Happy, very, very special birthday, Bob. I wish you many, many more years of good health, joy, and happiness. Much love.
You have to hold it down, I think. Well, anyway, is it recording? See the thing at the top?
It's recording.
All right, so it's recording. Robert, for hell's sakes, why do you make it so damn difficult? Robert, it's your 70th birthday, for hell's sakes. Anyway, my friend, we met first time in the fall of 1963 at YJC. What a good time we had. I even remember so vividly those times. The chewing gum in the back of the bed. The frozen military shoes. The trips to the grocery store with a big long coat bringing food back to our pad. Some great years at YJC. The folk singing music, all the great times we had. We attended each other's weddings, your parents' funerals, your trips to Hanover with Baby Jane, those slobber lips. What a beast. As you know, Ginny was very, very fond of Baby Jane. Perhaps the most memorable experience with you was your generosity with us in New York. I never forget the kids being experienced to Chinatown, walking through the restaurant, seeing the ducks hanging by their feet or their heads, and we said that's what we were having for dinner. The subway trips, the wonderful time at Rockefeller Plaza at Rockefeller Center. Just a great time. The concerts we did together, just a marvelous, marvelous time. And also staying at your place in New York, at your penthouse. It was quite a trip. 6 adults staying in your penthouse with one bathroom. It was quite a treat. But anyway, Robert, indeed one of my dearest friends ever. It's just too many things to talk about in this a short period of time, but you've been a very, very integral and very, very affectionate part of our lives, and will continue to do so. I do hope that we can take a trip together sometime soon and rekindle and embrace the lovely friendship we've endured for 50 years. It's wonderful. Thank you, Robert. It's been a delightful time. Happy birthday.
Everyone's a winner, bargains galore. That's right, you two can be the proud owner. The quality goes in before the name goes on. 1/10 of a dollar, 1/10 of a dollar. We got service after the sale. How about perfume? We got perfume. How about an engagement ring? Some for the little lady, some for the little lady, some for the little lady. $3, $4. We got a year-end clearance. We got our white sale and a smoke damage furniture. You can drive it away today.
Hey, Bobby. What's up, man? Heard it's your birthday. What's up with my hair, man? Shit. Happy birthday. Heard you're turning 70 now. Holy shit. Hi, Bobby. Woo! Happy birthday, my friend. Yeah. So, I was asked to be a part of this video montage. So, I want to say a couple things. You've been a great influence in my life. Besides being a great friend, great mentor, brotherhood of the arts. Here's some influences. We have New York City. What would that place be like if it weren't for you? I mean, the experiences I had there were just absolutely awesome. You showed me all the great highlights to the darker corners of that place. Really neat. We have art. Need I say more? The Golden Mean. Thanks for showing me that. Really neat. Photography. You're the man of the money shots, man. You got it down. I love taking photography because of you. We have film. And I guess one of the best ones that I remember that you got me into was Koya Niscotzi. Did I say that right? Philip Glass, soundtrack, great filming. I think you and I were supposed to go see that. What was that? We were supposed to go see that with a live performance with Philip Glass, and something happened where it was canceled or something. I can't remember, but that would have been neat to experience. And then there's music. I mean, Steely Dan. Every time I hear Steely Dan, I just I think of New York. My sister and I still listen to Roberta Flack and get memories from that. I forget who she was singing with, Roberta, but that's a great album. And then I have one of your albums you gave me with the Velvet Underground. The one with the Peel Away Banana. I listened to that the other day at a friend's house. He has a turntable. It sounded great. Then there's Tom Waits, of course. Another big hero. You and I were supposed to go see him on the Rain Dogs tour, I guess. Radio City Music Hall. I declined on going because I had an exam in college or something. Stupid. Have yet to see him live. But thanks for introducing Tom Waits into my life. Myth and religion. Bill Moyer interviews Joseph Campbell. The best interview of all interviews. I mean, they covered everything. Thanks for sharing that. And then there's all our storytelling about how ridiculous human beings can be. And then, last but not least, because I'm hungry, it's pizza. And caveat emptor, buyer beware. Look out for too much cheese. Well, that pretty much says it all, Bob. You're kind of like tagged in everything that is cool in my life. And yeah, you're a great teacher. And a great artsy-fartsy buddy of mine. Let's continue to keep in touch. Let's share those photographs. I'll do better on my behalf. I know I've been poor on sharing my photography, but love you. Happy birthday. Let's talk soon, Bob. See you, buddy.
Hey Robert, it's Dan and Candy here. I wanted to, just throw in a couple quick words because, I met you through Candy and you and Marcia both, and just wanted to share with you I really enjoyed all the times we spent together, whether it's going out to some wonderful dining or whether it's having some parties, some hurricane parties where you and Marcia came over and spent some time, or when you guys basically took care of us when we were in our time of need and we had to climb down 20 or the 15 flights of stairs with all kinds of luggage, and you took us in and under your wing and took care of us until we flew out and avoided hurricane mayhem. But anyway, Robert, some of the thoughts that I have about you is I think you're a really free-spirited individual and you're quite the philosopher, and I've really admired your intellectualism actually in sharing some of the intellectual discussions that we've had. And you're kind of the consummate historian, and history is an area, because I've been focused on sciences, haven't delved into that much, and I just really, really enjoy discussions about the arts and about history and your educational capacity, and I just think that that's enriched my life quite a bit. You're also very artistic and quite the conversationalist. I've always found that you're just super easy to listen to, and you really treat Marcia with the utmost of love and respect, and have really taken great care of her, and that's something that I also find extremely attractive about you and admirable. It's a very admirable trait that sometimes we lack in the younger generations, I'll say, for lack of a better thought. You're also just a lot of fun to be around. Anytime I've been around you and Marcia, we've really had a great time, and just want to wish you a happy birthday, and many, many more years of wonderful love with your wonderful wife Marcia, and I guess that's about it.
And what about your movie?
Movie? What movie?
The movie that Robert was the only human being that ever knew that movie.
Oh, dog, yeah. Anyway, no, Robert, poignantly put. Listen, you're the only guy on the planet I know, other than one other person and one other woman who I really love, that knew the movie Eraserhead, and those kinds of things. And Liquid Sky, those kinds of things. Not too many people appreciate the fine arts to that level, and you certainly do. Anyway, back to Candy. I know you wanted to wish the happy birthday.
I just want to wish you and Marcia a happy and continued wonderful, healthy life, and I look forward to us being a part of it. So, have fun!
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Hey Robert, just want to wish you a very happy birthday, and I'm really glad that I've met you through Susie. I like you as a man. You're a very interesting man. You're very adept at many types of conversations, and you know, really enjoyed all the times we met on South Beach having dinner, and you're cooking at the barn here, and wish for many, many more, and hope that you have many, many good, healthy, happy years, and God bless. And again, happy 70th birthday to you. We love you very much. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Robert, this is like the 5th time I've shot this little message for you because it's always too long. Anyway, I'm here to wish a happy birthday for your 70th birthday. I want you to know how much I love you, how much I enjoy spending time with you and Marcia and Tom and the doggy, and we love the way that you take care of us in addition to the way you take care of Marcia. We just can't believe you're 70. I mean, you don't look 70, you don't act 70, you don't talk 70, just like we don't act our ages. But anyway, we want to wish you happy birthday and many, many, many more.
Clean up there a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just to go to the bottom, and that's it.
Yeah, just do what you feel like doing.
What about under the trees?
Don't try and get under the trees. I'll
Why?
do that.
Why?
Because it gets too hairy to go around and around. You get close to them, but not real close.
I can go through the trees when I go up the hill, right? Yeah.
Now, if you start spinning on one side, like that side spinning, move your butt over to transfer your weight just a little bit like that.
Yeah.
You might have to reach under here to hang on to a little bit, and that'll shift your weight to where the tire is sitting and you get distracted. If not, land back up.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, dogs say goodnight, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful